We live.
All right.
All right.
I can't believe he had 200, over 200. He had 233
It's
already.
the Bal Bal. It's
Yeah.
the Bal Bal. It's the Bal Bal.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, play 358 in the lottery tonight, too, man.
Yeah, we got that balance.
You know
Sure.
what I mean?
They know that shit.
I'm telling you,
They know it.
it's a for sure win. 358, man. 583. 835.
However you want to play that, play that.
853.
That's a lot of green in them tickets, man. That's a lot of green in those tickets. But why would I pick September 11th? I wasn't paying attention. That's what it was.
9/11.
Yeah. Green Bay,
I know I'm late with
Washington.
It's all right, so long as it comes.
There it
it.
is.
Yeah.
It's
The
the Bal
smoke.
Bal.
Ain't no
It's the
joke.
Bal
Yeah, we need that.
Bal.
We need that. That put me in the
Yeah,
right
yeah.
frame
Let's
of
go.
mind right there.
Make Mr. disappear and
Yeah,
reappear
yeah.
again,
Yeah,
man.
we gotta leave them anytime
Reappear,
touchdowns
yep.
alone.
Yep.
What? Yo, man, what's good, man? How y'all feel, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Oh yeah,
Great
I'm blessed.
Definitely good.
For sure
Definitely
blessed.
good. I mean, I woke up this morning.
That's right, man. Every day above
For
ground
sure
is a
blessed.
good day.
It's a good day. Yep.
You know,
That's right.
what Jared say? If you don't believe me,
Yeah.
try going without one.
Try going without
Try
one.
going without one.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Talk.
Jers, man.
Shout
Reef,
out to
man.
Jared
Alright.
and Reef.
Yo, man. Hey, speaking of Jers and Reef, man, they playing hooky today, right?
Yeah.
I played hooky last week, man. So,
Yeah, we
So
all
did I.
do it. We
Yeah.
all
You know
do
what I
it
mean?
from time to time.
but nah, I had took the kids and the family, man, to Atlanta, and
Oh, that's crazy.
went to go see my mom.
That's good.
So seeing mom's always
Word,
good.
man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's always good, man.
Took a road trip. you know
How long
what
has
I
it been
mean?
since you've been down there?
Probably like a good pregnancy, 9 months.
How long have it been since you seen your mom?
Well,
About 9. Well, nah, my mom came down a couple months ago for a funeral, but she came.
yeah, it ain't,
down.
they ain't the same.
I mean, it wasn't the same, but
Yeah, it's not
she
the
came
same.
down. You know what I mean? Stayed at the house or whatever, of course, and then went back. And then we just went back. I mean, drove down to see her this time. So, you know, man, you know what I mean? Back now, so, you know, just I enjoy myself, have fun, you know. Nice weather, just chilled out, you know.
Yeah, I gotta take a trip to see my mother, man.
Yeah, man.
Where's she at?
North Jersey.
North Jersey.
Yeah.
Still a
Okay.
trip, 2 hours.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Yeah.
Word, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's
always
like-
a good thing.
It's like
I'm fortunate my mom lived, 20, 30 minutes, one direction, depending on where I'm at.
You said unfortunately? Or-
Fortunate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fortunately.
shit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean,
I was about to
almost
correct
blew
you.
his mind and shit.
What?
No,
I'm about to
that's,
throw this- I'm
that's
about
one
to-
of them, that's one of them things that you take for granted until it is until in my case she 2 hours away, and in your case,
yeah.
you know
A
what I
little further,
mean?
yeah,
yeah.
you could definitely take that for granted.
Yeah.
I just,
Yeah.
I always had a good relationship with my mom, so it's like
Right.
real close. So I mean,
Nah,
being that close,
and
I couldn't.
and that-
I can't imagine somebody moving out of state and not having any support system. Like just imagining, just imagine somebody like you might have the money to do it, but then you got, especially if you got kids, young kids, because daycare is expensive.
Oh.
So
Yeah,
if you ain't got
definitely
somebody
is.
to watch, grandparent, auntie, you ain't got somebody, and you paying that, you have no one to watch. Can't pick them up. Don't be late.
Yeah.
And they call you up. Is anybody gonna be able to pick up such
cause
little
they-
Sally from?
Cause they- DCS
they call,
case.
they call
I'm working late.
They
They ain't
yo.
shit.
Yeah, but you
you
know
know
what?
what I mean?
Even
Real quick.
even just not financially, and I only moved two hours away, but mentally, it's a big thing to just
Yeah.
uproot yourself from one spot. Because
definitely.
the town I lived in before I moved down here, I lived in the same town in the same block for like 25 years. You know what I mean? So to just get up,
That in itself
and-
is actually pretty dope
yeah,
to be, because I moved around.
yeah.
Like every 2-3 years I was in a different spot. But
Yeah.
to think about being in the same spot, I mean, I guess it's
But see, that's
pros and cons,
it's-
I guess,
Pros and
right?
cons.
It's
Yeah,
like
pros and cons.
it was important to me because growing up, after second grade, all the way to high school, I went to a different school every year. Every year,
Oh, that's rough.
some years I went to more than one school.
Wow.
In the year, so I'm starting every year as the new kid. every single year school until I got to high school. You know what I mean? I went to the same high school for 4 years, but all the way up until then. So it was important. It's important for me to just stay in a place. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just
Stable.
one of those things. Yeah.
Yeah, digging a
Yeah,
little
like
bit of roots.
It made me not like change. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
But back to when I moved down here and like Dolo, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I got family, but you still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it changed. It like changed shit when Carm hit me like, yo, you want to come do this podcast? You know what I mean? Because up until that point, I was literally just going to work and coming home. You know what I'm saying? And this like, you know, made shit better. Yeah.
The good thing about like situations like this, man, like even with as much as people might think that I was doing with the going around and performing and all of that, this was a big eye opener. Just doing this, like coming here, I look forward to this all week more than anything that I'm looking forward to. And I don't remember the last time I looked forward to something all week. It's even with all of the shows and the show and you have a segment of the show where it's about you, and I'm like, this, like knowing it's about everybody, like when I can't make it bothers me. So and with all of the performing and stuff that I was doing before, like I actually looking back at it, like I look forward to coming here. Like it ain't just because of the cameras and all of that, and you know, it's like hanging out and just being able to just like talk about certain shit, like because you be thinking about certain things. Because I be in the truck a lot with all the delivery, you know, to all the hospitals. So I got a lot of time to think about things that I've heard, things that I see on my phone. You swiping by, you see something that'll trigger you. Something about Trump. You see something happen in the government. You see something happen with, like, I see these bugs that, you know, I guess are in the U.S. now, where it's just like they release some kind of like parasite in you that's like
bugs.
What? Wait, what?
Yeah, there's some
Release some parasites.
Oh, I gotta look into that. Damn, they here in Jersey?
I think Jersey was one of the ones on the map that I seen. I forget the name of the bug, and that's why like I gotta look it up. And I should have remembered the name of it.
Fuck?
Yeah, I gotta remember. But yeah, like stuff like that, I be thinking about, and I'll forget about them until I get to the podcast. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that, and it's like, you know, it's good to talk about, you know, things that you be thinking about. I look forward to that.
It's not just a podcast. It's a meeting.
Right.
We having a meeting in this. You know what I mean?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Before and after the cameras go on.
Yeah.
Always, that's what it is. It's a meeting. It's a therapeutic meeting of the minds.
Yeah, I respect.
It's a build session.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
To create balance.
To create balance.
Yeah, the balance in your life. Shit.
It's always about the balance.
I like that, yo. Let me tell you about these damn bees, yo. So on Thursday night when I went to sleep, it was when I was getting ready to go to sleep, it was a bee in my room, one bee. So you know, I kill the fucking bee. I go to sleep. My alarm go off for work in the morning. I up at 4. The first thing I see when I open my eyes is 2 bees on my TV. So I soon as I see them, I kill the 2 bees. I look over at my window, and you can see like on the blinds, it was like 5 bees on the blinds. So I'm killing them. As soon as I kill them, more bees come in. So at this point, I'm like, damn. You know what I mean? I'm thinking Candyman in that bitch. But, you know what I mean? But you know, I couldn't. My wife is spazzing. You know what I mean? Like.
I can imagine.
Yeah, of course.
I can imagine.
Of course.
Yeah, my wife is
she's
spazzing.
Bees in the crib.
So I couldn't even leave because every time I killed bees, more bees came, and I'm like, I can't leave her in here like this. So you know what I mean? I stayed home. I'm killing bees all day. You know what I mean? I'm thinking. So I closed. I'm thinking they got to be coming in the window. Maybe it's a hole in the screen or something. So I closed the window. I closed the storm window. I closed the window. Bees is still in my crib. So at this point, I'm like,
what is attracting these?
I'm like, yo, call the maintenance dude and you know and tell him. Okay. So we called. He said, I'll be here. At that point, I went outside, and it was like a hole right next to my air conditioning grate. You know that stick out the back. We put the air conditioning. and the bees was coming through there. And find, it was under the air conditioning grate was a little space.
And they must have had a nest around there somewhere.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and they was just going to keep
too.
on coming. They was just going to keep coming, huh? And they was yellow jackets, so it's not like
And that's the worst, the most
Yeah.
aggressive,
Yeah.
the most
Tear your ass
aggressive
up.
bee.
yeah.
Yellow jackets.
And it's because my wife never been stung by a bee before, so you don't
it's
know.
just- it's
You
just
don't
a-
even know if she allergic to it.
She go to convulsion.
Yeah,
The yellow jacket will
Yeah.
sting you just because. That bitch just sting you.
Anaphylactic
because.
shock.
Yeah, for real.
Yep.
You don't
And
even
when
have to-
and when they sting you, they emit a pheromone.
That bring
Oh
more.
yeah,
that
yeah,
more-
yeah,
more-
more is coming. Yeah,
more
the boys
bees
is coming.
and
The
shit.
This where
cousins
it's
coming.
sweet at over here.
Yeah, the cousins are coming too.
Why have I never heard about that second part of
Yeah.
what they do? I never
Yeah.
heard that they did that.
Yeah, yeah. But trust it, they sting you and it's more around. They coming.
They gonna sting you too.
Yeah, they coming.
hell. no.
And they make sure they sting you good because like for a lot of bees, it's a suicide mission.
Oh yeah, once
You know what I mean?
once they
don't
use that
just-
stinger, it's a
they
wrap.
they only get to use the stinger once and they die.
Yeah.
So they make sure it's a good one. Yeah. And you could be
crazy.
like they in my room. I could have been asleep and rolled over and rolled on a bee and it sting me.
And it sting
Just
you.
How
Yeah,
scary that would be
imagine getting woke up out of your sleep.
stung awake. You know,
Getting woke up out of your sleep.
I got
stung by
I
a
got
bee.
stung in my mouth by a bee
Oh damn!
in your mouth.
Damn.
on my tongue.
That's fucking
The
crazy.
very worst, probably the worst spot to get stung at, probably in your mouth at all.
Oh, you was riding a bike? Like how the fuck the bee get in your mouth?
Funny story.
You was drinking something and it was in the drink.
I was young and I was talking shit to one of my sisters
and the
outside.
bee, and the bee flew in your mouth.
We was in the Yellow House, Rosenhain, right down the street
Oh,
from Mr. Palmer, and the Yellow House right on the corner.
yeah.
And I was talking shit to one of my, I don't know, it might have been Dez or Deanna. It was one of them two. And my mom said, Dante, stop talking shit, stop yelling at them girls. And she went back in the house. I kept yelling. I don't know what I was I don't know what I was mad about. All I remember is walking through the field, about to get back up on the deck, and fucking bee flew in my fucking mouth. I was talking shit.
It ain't funny, but bro.
I was talking shit and the bee flew out my mouth, and I immediately stopped. It was like huh? And it was like
He said,
it was like huh? I was like,
And where stung you at in your mouth?
on my tongue.
Wow,
Oh.
that's
And
crazy.
it stung me to the point where it left the stinger. It left the stinger, broke the stinger
Yeah,
off.
the stinger gets stuck when
On my tongue.
That's why the bee died because
and the bee flew out, and the bee flew back
That's-
out my mouth because I
that's-
was screaming because that shit hurt. Flew out. The shit stuck on
How
my
was you
shit.
screaming? How was you
Bitch,
screaming?
I'm bouncing off. I'm running through the house, bouncing off the walls like this. I'm
you
bouncing
need to
off the bro. I'm bouncing off the
Make that
bro,
into a cartoon.
Yeah, you need to animate
Yeah.
that, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I swear
You
to
need to
God,
animate that.
I'm bouncing up the walls, going through the damn shit.
Actually, you should listen to your mother and close your mouth.
Hey yo, man, it was instant karma.
Yeah.
And this is
Yeah,
why I
that's
tell
what that
people
was.
I
That's what that
don't
was.
play. I do not when we found out this shit was gonna be called the balance. It was perfect because there's so many situations where had I just fucking listened, man, and it's just like
Man, we all got a couple of those.
like come on, man, like
we all
who
got a
would've-
couple of those.
Who would have thought? I mean, of all the places, and I mean, how you gonna have like the precision it takes? I might be talking shit, yeah, but I mean, you ain't hit me in my nose, on my chin. No, you flew in my mouth and then
Flew in your mouth, it didn't stung you.
That's one of them. That's one of them things
Dang.
where that bee could have flew at you 1,000 times and only once went in your mouth.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Like
that
the precision, the
that
fucking nerve.
That
You know
just
what?
happened to be
See?
the one chance.
I swear to God, bro.
That pain knocked you off your shit.
Yo.
You was special that day. You should have played the lottery.
Yeah.
I should have did
You should
something,
have played it that day.
but I know I tell you what I shouldn't have did. Fucking kept on fucking screaming.
Open your mouth.
I mean, shoot, man. Like, just
My
listen.
mama told me.
It's just a lot simpler to listen to your mother. Just listen. So, mom,
And yo, well, look,
I should have listened. You know
Imagine-
that. And I knew, you know.
imagine,
we know.
Imagine the story
Now they
that B
know.
had.
Yeah,
when
oh
he
yeah,
went back home.
yeah. When he got home on his deathbed.
That bee didn't get home. That's what thing. Like, he flew, and I don't know what happened to him, but apparently he didn't make it. I don't know if it was yellow jacket or not, but I just know that it was a bee.
Nah, it wasn't no yellow jacket.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a regular B. That yellow jacket would have. Yeah, you would have
I
been.
mean, lucky it wasn't like a wasp or some shit.
Man, I remember my
Well,
throat closed up.
The fucked up thing about a wasp, it can sting you over and over again.
Yeah, they don't die when they sting.
Yeah, wasp
They
can
can keep
sting you
stinging
over
you.
and over.
Yeah. So I'm like, bro, I think my throat closed up that day too. My mom drove me to the hospital and she gave me a popsicle. She was like, "Here, take this." She gave me a popsicle.
Damn.
Well, you
gave me
know,
a popsicle, right? She's like, "Here, put that in your throat." And I'm sitting here like, "Mom." So that we had it. We going down there and like a little bit more than halfway down the motherfucker. She's like, "You all right?" I was like, "I think so." She was like, "Yeah, if you wasn't, you wouldn't be able to talk because you could still breathe."
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because you're not dead.
Yeah, I'm like, I ain't passed out. I ain't purple in the face.
Your throat ain't swelling shit.
And that's an emergency room trip. So it's like, look, we ain't gotta go.
You have to get a trait when you.
So I guess that popsicle really did bring the damn swelling down.
Well, you know
As
what
funny
it is.
as funny as that was, everything she did was to save my black ass. And even after I didn't listen, and shut my damn mouth. Oh, here's
Bro,
popsicle.
man.
Because that shit, because it was. I do
your-
remember it being harder to breathe after that. I'm not gonna lie. I remember this as a kid.
Yeah, because
You don't forget that. It's traumatizing. You don't forget shit like that.
A bee sting causes swelling, whether you allergic or not.
I was like, regardless,
you
because
get stung,
because of the toxins it releases.
and you couldn't probably because it was in your mouth.
That was the first time
You
I
couldn't-
tried to
you
breathe.
couldn't get the bee sting
and it was
out.
hard
You
to.
know what I mean?
I said, I'm like, Mom, it's hard to breathe. And she was like, what?
That's how asthma feels.
She grabbed me up so quick, gave me the Joan. I don't even remember what car we had.
Hey, yo. I know this is totally out of left field and shit, but teacher babe, bro.
Yeah.
That the one that was the one that is controversy because they say how she dressed to go to school on the first day.
Yeah.
Now,
shit, first day, every day.
But my
Every
opinion
day.
of that is she like, you ever seen Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, Jessica.
Remember,
Oh, yeah.
she was like, I'm just drawing this way. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's not the lady fault how she built.
Yeah, but you know what though, bro? You sound just like me when I first saw the video. Bro, I kept
I
watching
still ain't see it.
videos, bro, and I keep watching and I'm seeing, and I'm like, if it was my kids in the class, bro, like, cause bro, like why though? That's my only thing, cause it's a lot of ladies that's built like that.
That don't dress like that.
Yeah,
saying.
but you know they can go to work.
Their clothes fit different.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you're gonna wear it. That's not gonna make you look like that. Once you get to a certain curvature,
Yeah,
you can't. There's nothing you gonna wear that's gonna cover that up unless you wear some 5X 1998.
It's not even like the
old
covering.
school free. Like what are you gonna wear?
She's wearing clothes that
As
are
a female.
that are accenting.
Yeah, she's accentuating.
Yeah, she's accentuating.
Maybe I got to see the
You know
because
what I'm saying?
I didn't see the
But
I didn't see the
me-
video.
She pretty, like
But
Maybe I gotta see the video. I gotta see the video.
In my head, I really, I just don't see anything wrong with it. I don't.
I don't
I'm
see
more
nothing
going
wrong
towards
with it
that
either
too.
in itself.
I'm more going
Because
towards that too.
because I don't but I haven't seen all of the outfits and it looks like she's dressed appropriately for school. It's just that her clothes fit.
See, to
Different.
us, we might see it like that. We live in Jersey, like Jersey, especially.
So where
like,
was that at?
Like somebody like you. Know what I'm saying though. I'm not even sure where it's at, but I'm saying like up here, like it's kind of normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you talk about a more conservative place.
Yeah, but
Might happen.
but I don't know what state it was in.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what state
the
it was in
state,
either.
but I don't mind it, man. Like, you know, sometimes it's like one of them gray areas. Like you could complain or you could just, you know, not complain. But it's.
But I
I don't
mean,
know.
what would the reason be that it's not?
Now, was
it's
it a kindergarten teacher?
It's inappropriate.
She like younger though.
No, they're
They
like what 5th, 6th grade or something
Yeah,
like
like
that.
5th grade. I think something because they got phones and they got
Yeah, like 5th, 6th graders.
You know what I mean? But
Middle schoolers.
I mean, because I see a couple Jones, I guess, dressed in a way that they're like, oh, why are you doing that? And some of them, yeah, you're right. There's no reason to accentuate. I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Why
All I'm
are you
saying
making?
is-
Why are you pointing? Like, why are you dressing to a point where you know like you know what you're wearing is gonna draw attention to your ass, your waistline, your breast. Like you're drawing attention to it.
And I would be there.
She probably worked hard.
I get that.
She probably worked hard to get it like
so
that.
Where you go home? Wear it on the weekends. Wear it nights and weekends.
I would be there every day to pick my son up from school, bro.
As long as she's covering, as long as she's not like her breast not hanging out and she don't got half her ass out.
Anything from puberty on, you gotta watch what you wear as a teacher. I think anything from puberty on, anything where a kid can go through puberty on.
Why is that though?
Because a kid's an adolescent, and even though you should look past that, a kid's not going to.
But I think
and that's just something you got to know.
I think that is
knowing kids. Why would you put that in front of a kid that's more of a distraction? Like it's hard enough to sit in school. It's sitting in school, and you're gonna put a teacher.
I know me. If I was in that class. I know me. My friends just talking about. I know me. My friends just talking about. If I'm in that class.
But I think that that's gonna happen. If she's built like that, that's going to happen no matter what she wears.
And that's not really, because if she wears like a cardigan, I mean, you still going to talk, but if you see it,
unless she wear it too.
From what I just Googled,
I believe as long as her ass ain't hanging out and she not showing, for the picture I saw. If we talk about the same person, her skirt was like down to her.
I've seen two of them with the skirt.
Her sleeves was long. Her shirt was professional.
Oh, I saw it. It's a whole bunch of pictures.
Yeah, and I, like I said, I have to admit, I only saw one picture.
Oh yeah,
so there could be more
I'm
pictures
going off
of the same teacher.
I kind of went down the rabbit hole and shit.
Where she's not dressed as but the picture I saw, she was dressed appropriately.
Yeah, and it still didn't matter because of how she was built.
Because of how she was built.
Yeah, I saw a couple where she was dressed appropriately.
That's just got to be a tough situation to live out every day to day. To even if you're in business, you're a professional, you're in your casual attire, you're informal, whatever you're wearing, your figure is just gonna be like that. Like. Whether you work for it,
the figure.
Yeah,
no, you can't change the figure.
I mean, I guess that's kind of rough. Like especially when you're trying to make sure you're following the guidelines or you understand, and then you do what people are asking you to do, and it's still not good enough.
It's ways to be quote unquote professional. And I said quote unquote because I don't know there's no standard, but. There kind of is a wink stand, like a quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like
some of these teachers is built like world. You can wear some sweats, and you gonna be like, and you still gonna look.
But that's what I'm saying. Is she was? I think she was. The clothes she was wearing were appropriate. I just think that it was
she was built.
It was just the fit of the clothes that.
Can't get away from that.
It made you look.
And that's the reason why I would be down there picking my son up.
Oh yeah, I would love it
every day.
I personally love it.
I'll be down there every day.
I'm volunteering for bake sales.
You know what I mean?
I want the parent teacher conference. I'm going.
You want to chaperone on the zoo trips?
Everything. You know what I mean?
On the zoo trip. You bringing the lunch?
Word up.
Oh man,
that's crazy. But yeah, they going crazy on TikTok with that, man. I mean, crazy. I think. I think she got fired.
Did you see the girl that had her?
They cost her job.
I think she just got fired.
Now that is too much.
If I'm wrong, but I saw the thing when they said she got fired.
Was she posting?
I hate when people do that. They be scared. Oh my god.
I guess
she got fired though. That's
bro,
crazy.
This story is huge on TikTok, bro. I guess they didn't want that attention.
Did y'all see the girl?
They fold as soon as something happened. Every single corporate entity folds when they start seeing the avalanche of outpour from all of the people, whether it's on social media, TikTok, and they see how they really feel. They try to get ahead of it. They'll be like, "Oh, at least we did this," and I'm like, "Yo, you just cost that woman her job." Like you know how hard it is to maintain right now. We already not getting raises. Teachers already don't get paid what they should get paid.
That's what I mean.
Because somebody's built the way they built.
If you found somebody that's willing to be a teacher, you know what I mean, to fire them, you know, especially I don't know what kind of teacher she was.
Somebody before I would fire them.
It seems like
you know what I'm saying.
Teachers are one thing that you don't want to get rid of so easy.
Suspend them,
especially nowadays.
Why don't you suspend her? Have a substitute come in for a little while. You know what I mean? That's job security. Somebody else getting paid. It's still the same cycle. You gonna fire somebody? Because they scary.
I'm sure that there's the teachers union is very powerful. So I'm sure if she was fired,
not that powerful.
No, if she was fired, it was something. You know what I mean? It had to be more.
It doesn't necessarily have to.
No,
First of all, was it a black woman?
You know how hard it is for?
Yeah, she was black.
I'm not.
You don't trust me with these systems. They don't have to have a reason. They'll make something up.
But if you belong to the teachers union, to get fired, you had to do something.
You have to violate one of their policies.
You had to do that. You can't just the teachers union is a powerful union. So in order for her to get fired,
she definitely. Well, I can't say she definitely got fired, but from what I saw, they said she got fired.
Because usually if
I think that's kind of cold-hearted.
Messes up,
at least suspend before that. I'm not saying don't do that. Just
they'll get transferred to an administrative position. They'll go work at the board.
It's not like they found the OnlyFans
to fire her.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's something different.
To fire her is a lot. How about the girl the woman at her son's football game? Nobody saw that video?
Nah.
What happened?
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's the same thing. The way the woman is dressed, and once again,
I might have seen
she got like the black tights on.
She's not showing any skin. She's wearing leggings and a shirt.
Black tights.
And black, yeah. So, and I'm
black
sure
tights, white shirt, Crocs with the ankle socks.
But she was wearing
that shit burned into cerebellum, his memory bank.
She was wearing what a lot of women wear to their son's game.
Yes, she was.
It's just how
right out there at Melville, right at the field.
She was wearing it though. She was definitely wearing it.
Yo, what?
She was definitely wearing it.
I guess she was wearing that, huh, Chop?
Yo.
Yeah.
She was about to go right.
That shit crazy.
Yo, for real. She had it, and then she was out there with her son.
Look, doing something. Nobody knows what it took for her to get there. She might have had it came from a 300 pounds and worked out and all.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Something could have happened. Nobody knows what somebody's story is. So once you get somewhere,
and you proud of being there,
you go for me. I'd be damned if you. I feel as though once you get to a certain point, and that's why I said in the schools, you get to a point where you got to teach these young men how to see a beautiful woman and to not try to hit on them. And as a man, that's one of the hardest things to do: to see an attractive woman and to not. First of all, I think they need to realize that'll put a question mark like, damn, he didn't hit on me. That'll probably intrigue them more than coming at them like everybody else do. But you got to realize the kids are not going to have that in them to do. There's grown men that die and don't figure out how to do that shit. I think that's the issue. Like, why does her dressing provocative have to provoke that from you? Like, even if you feel like, even though I'm hungry, I'm not gonna go and steal your food that you eat in front of my face. I'm gonna wait until I can go get some food, right?
I think that
it's an emotion, it's an urge you have to learn to work with.
We have to teach our sons that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just because because they say, when things happen to women, they say, "Oh, she shouldn't have been dressed like that."
That kind of bothers me, man. Especially I have a daughter now.
Men need to know that just because a woman's dressed a certain way, that don't mean
it's an open invite.
It's an open invite. So I think
you gotta have some common sense too.
I think that as far, it's only because the world is how it is. That's why the woman has to have the common sense.
For sure,
but it's wrong that it's that way, that a woman should have to watch what she's wearing because she's afraid that
why they got to go out in numbers and all that.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's the same reason why women go to the bathroom deep. You know what I'm saying? Or anywhere
because they fucking have to, whether they should or shouldn't. I'm like, look,
man, the world is a microcosm of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you know what I'm saying, so you gotta anything can happen at any time, anywhere. Shit is so there's randomness. I mean, you never know. So you just gotta be careful.
Speaking of random, you heard about Toni Braxton, right?
What?
Nah, what happened to Toni Braxton?
She almost passed away. I guess like she woke up in a pool of blood.
What?
Something happened.
It got something to do. Don't she got like lupus or something?
No.
So it's a condition in like not like foul play or anything like that.
Bro,
is it so new that they don't really know yet?
Ain't she married to baby?
Oh, that's terrible.
They got a divorce or whatever. They like
they're not together
or whatever.
Oh, that's right. See, I heard there's a bunch of money involved in that shit.
Yeah, they was only married for a little bit, but
I hope she's all right.
Tamar Braxton, not Tony Braxton.
Yeah.
Oh, Tamar
the younger
Braxton.
one.
Yeah, the other one.
Oh, you know what? I think I
on.
scrolled past her saying something about somebody saying something about
Tamar,
that.
yeah, she woke up in a pool of blood, so I don't know.
She's still alive?
Yeah. She ain't passed or nothing, but she, I guess, kind of real messed up.
Prayers out to the Braxton family.
Prayers out. That's crazy.
The whole family, because they all going through it, and she's relatively young.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
you don't want to
crazy.
hear nothing like that from anybody, regardless how young they are. But yeah, man, prayers to them.
That's a fact.
But I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
I ain't hear that either.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Tamar. So I don't know, like the extent or what, if it's the lupus or however, but she definitely.
Either way, it's still.
Either way.
That's why people gotta realize that, like, even if ain't nothing popped off during the week, had a stressful week. When people ask me how I'm doing, I immediately think of how bad it could be. I'm like, man, I'm all right, bro. There's people that can't walk on 2 legs right now.
Perspective is everything.
Bro, like they walk around, they in a wheelchair the rest of their life.
Yeah,
They wake up, it's all black because they can't see. They ain't seen in the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm all right. I'm good.
You complain about walking till you see somebody in a wheelchair.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly. Put it right in perspective for
I'm
you.
like, what? Oh, especially working in hospitals, you see people going by you. And I work in a spot where you see the body bags come out of the back with the it's always a police officer with the I guess whoever's preparing the body, and they got they long the hearse or whatnot or whatever they transporting them in, and it's like you see them and it just hits you. It's just like, bro, that's a whole person
who probably had plans for today.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So and during COVID, it really messed me up because the amount that I seen that they had them, and the backs of the 18-wheelers, like the actual cabs.
Damn,
there were so many of them. They were just throwing them in there.
Trailer loads of bodies and shit.
Where was they gonna put them? Because there was so many of them, they was putting them in there, and then that's how they were transporting where they were gonna go, and then whatever they did with them, whether they burned them, whatever they did, is what they did with them. But the families were in the back because they couldn't come next to them, they couldn't come in contact with them. So the person would go from not being able to be contacted with and quarantined in the hospital to the families crying at the loading docks when they seen the bodies going into the backs of the 18-wheelers because that was the last they were going to see the person.
And you couldn't even have real funerals.
And I'm walking right by that shit going in, doing the delivery for the damn orthopedic company. I'm like, what is going on? So I see all that. I'm like, bro, I'm good. Every day I wake up, I'm good. Even when I'm not good, I'm the fuck good. It could be worse, like that.
Yeah, perspective.
Yeah, man. And there was you drive by an accident and see that car balled up.
Yeah, I believe that
Shit.
anything that happens and anything that you're going through, it's your responsibility to find a silver lining in that. You know what I mean? Or to find something, because if you keep looking at things only through a negative lens, no matter what's happening, you know what I mean? Life's going to
isn't that exhausting?
So I make sure that no matter what's happening to me, the worst things that happen, and I find something good that came out of that, and that's how I make it through the day. Cause you get to be the age we at, man. You done seen a lot of shit, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You done seen a lot, and to still be here, and I just find the positive in every situation.
Oh yeah.
And I believe that's my job, because if I'm negative, I got my wife and my daughter. You know what I mean? They look at me.
I do find myself looking at like the energy. Like if there's 3-4 people going through some stuff, I can't be the 5th motherfucker that had 10 negativity.
Yeah.
I gotta anchor it with some positivity. Like, nah, man, you can do it. Keep doing this, doing that. I see the kids losing at one of the games and something like that. I'm like, look, man, I know you down. I'm like, but y'all still gotta score once.
Yeah.
You might not win this game, but bro, you still gotta fight. You gotta punch them in the mouth at least once.
Yeah, hell yeah.
One time, like don't get blown out. Like,
and
regardless if they gonna lose or not.
And when the game is over, do you feel like you're a better player, even in losing, than you were before the game started? And if you do, that's the silver lining right there, because you gotta find victory in every defeat.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo, why black people can't? Why the hell we can't live together like other races?
No, yeah, I've talked about that before.
I think that's a real deep question. man.
Cohabitate.
Yeah, we can't do it. Other people will have, it'll be a 3-bedroom house. They got 10, 12 people in there. You put five people in a 2-bedroom, and they arguing over who used the toilet paper and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's because
I think we should say why we don't do it anymore. Because I know with me,
but like,
back in the day when I was a kid, I remember whole generations of people living with my grandmother because something might happen. Somebody might have lost a house. Somebody might have lost a job. They might be in between a job. Somebody might have lost a car. Something happened, and I'm living with my grandmother, but I see my aunts and I see my cousins. So I've lived.
Me too.
With my whole family. Nowadays, why does it happen anymore, or why you see it more and as a technician with
happens,
Comcast,
but we don't know everybody's story. It still happens.
Right.
It's just it ain't happening. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's there's no blanket. There's always going to be different stories.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
I don't think it happens as much anymore now. But in the black community, I thought you meant like in general, like why can't we just like get along in the same space, like be in the same place without.
I mean, that too, like
not necessarily being in the same house, like in the same neighborhood.
I'm saying in the same house, in the same space, and like everything.
All that.
Like
now you're right.
You know what I mean?
I get it because that's the that's a stereotype. A stereotype, and more stereotypes are based in some sort of truth. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We can't, and then and it's not just a stereotype because I know you see it. People move in. Over a period of time, especially if there's like, it don't even matter. Any mix of people, you move into a house, there's gonna be something happening. Over a period of time, especially if there's male and female, and they around the same age.
You know what it is. You know what it is. You put families in the same house, and you put it be the women, man. It be it's because you.
I wouldn't even put it all on the women, bro.
Men, bro.
I think it'd be the women. I think that you can't put 2 queens in the same castle. And I think that's what happened. That's once again.
You can't put 2 kings in the same castle. If there's some queens around,
that's what I think.
I think the women,
men are more territorial. Over our my space. Like I know how I feel about my space.
I think, but I think,
especially when I'm in a certain mood.
I think men are more likely to recognize the space as someone else's.
Till they dick get hard.
That's and then you can't think straight, right? That's a whole different thing. But
you know what I mean?
What
that's what's going to start the argument.
Exactly.
But what if it's family that you living with? You know what I'm saying? So you if it's the family, if the female is in your family, then.
Oh yeah,
if
it's family, that's extenuating circumstance.
That'll find its own drama in itself.
That's the thing is
money gets in between family a lot.
Yeah, it's going to be somebody holding a big end of the bargain.
I'm telling you,
that's what's going to be
money.
Family, I have a girlfriend. Family, I have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and then there it go. It's still the same thing.
Why you messing with my man, my girl?
You know what I mean?
You my family. How you gonna do that? Yeah, there's a lot of babies that have been had off of the brothers' behalf, and
they all sit at home and watch the house, all the housewives. You know what I'm saying?
I can imagine how many times the baby came out.
Basketball, East Coast housewives, down South housewives. They got a million housewives shows.
And then they watch all them.
Do you think it has something to do
police
with
shows?
Like
yo,
you remember
that's programming.
How we were exactly how we were treated with the redlining, with like the systemic racism, with the psychological aspect of how we're doing. Like why people think that black people are more violent, which I think is bullshit. We can't be. Like we were taught this first of all, and if anything, we were too loving and too accepting. If anything, us and the Native Americans. But we're not gonna go into that. But being that we've seen this and we were like, I'm talking generations of how they treated us. Like you think that didn't rub off? Like you can't just there's only for so long you're gonna be able to ignore being beat like a dog, being put in a cage. Like, oh, before I marry this woman, the slave owner gets to have my wife first. Type shit.
You know
like how long does
though.
that happen before that psychologically does like before you start showing certain personality effects. So like I think it will at least take 100 to 200 years of it not happening for us to undo it, at least on our own. If we, because obviously motherfuckers is not helping us do shit. They don't even want us talking about the factual information that we're saying, because all this is facts, and this is stuff that's documented, and the worst stuff ain't even documented.
Well, bro, you know what?
When would the 100 to 200 years even start? Because the shit never stopped.
See,
So you can't.
I like how you think.
Yeah.
Because I'm on that shit now with what's going on, and they just changed it with how the prison system is, and different countries they still have certain levels.
They just call it different things.
Yeah, man. So like, and they don't want to talk about reparations, but they want to pay a pussy ass. Oh, can we say that on this podcast?
Man,
I guess we can
talk, bro. Talk.
Bitch ass ICE agents $50K. But you want to talk about you don't got money for reparations, but you paying these motherfuckers. First of all, if I ask you a question, what's the difference between a Native American and a Mexican before 1492?
Columbus?
Nothing. There's no difference, because on this land it was from the tip of the bottom of Mexico going all to Columbus.
Yeah, that's when it changed.
And fuck that guy too. That fucking.
That's when it changed, right?
You're right. That's the difference. I don't think anybody has the authority to kick any native person off of this portion of land. If you, first of all, you ain't even gonna give reparations. You damn sure shouldn't be kicking nobody off of no fake ass border.
Man, you know what it is,
because if they
bro.
look, Texas should be a part of Mexico. By the way, in case people want to go back and look at the history. So these fake ass lines and shit like this, it's ridiculous to me. But you want to get us 50K, but we don't want to get. But don't want to give us nothing.
You can't say, because before.
Are you kidding me?
Before Mexico.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It was a different country. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mexico conquered, and you know, so you can't really go. Me myself, you can't really go by who was there before we got there, because somebody was there before they got there. And you know, in most places, you know, so we took Mexico. Maybe we took Southern California from Mexico, but Mexico had took Southern California from like the Spanish or some shit like that.
And I'm gonna be the first to say it was wrong for them to have taken over people before you try to work with the people. If you want to have, if you come from a different place and you don't try to work with the people, see. And by work with, I don't mean I want this land for me. If you stumble upon it, like if I'm walking down the street and there's nothing on the street, and then there's a random house I never knew was there, I'm gonna knock on the neighbor's house. Hey neighbor, I'm the next house, but I'm 15 miles down that way, and I didn't know you was here, but I want your land. Of course they're gonna fight for it. I can't just go in and demand your shit. But what I can do is say, oh, I got this. I don't know if you got this. Can we trade for this? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, if you need something, just call me on it. They don't try to work with me. That's the way the world.
But we're not
take shit over.
We're not
it's the taking shit over that I was never.
We're not the first country to do this.
I've never been a fan of
like if you look
in history. Anytime somebody tries to do that, I think it's counterproductive.
If
you burn it down before you take it over,
if you look at like all the way back in time,
now you gotta build up what you burnt down. Like what are you doing?
One mic. Damn, somebody.
The Roman Empire. You know what I mean? They took. So we're not the first country to come and take. That's just the way it works.
And I always thought it was corny.
But I mean, like Romans took the Persian Empire, the Roman Empire, the Spanish, the
whole world. Yeah. The whole world is survival of the fittest. Yeah, it always has been, and it always will be. The only reason why it's not strictly survival of the fittest right now is because we have these invisible laws, these papers with shit, declarations, and we have these shit. So now, everything is constrained. If all that shit was to evaporate, for everybody taking everything from every motherfucking body.
We'd be like,
you know what I'm saying? That's the way of the world.
We'd be like Russia, because obviously Russia don't give a fuck. They'll come take your shit.
They ain't never give a shit.
Speaking of taking shit, can you take somebody spitting in your fucking face?
Nah.
Or on your shirt like motherfucking Jaden Carter.
If you spit,
can you take that as a man?
Nah, yes, that's an invitation to fight.
Can you take another
definitely an invitation to fight?
That's an invitation to fight. If you spit on me, you might as well look me in my face and say, "Sir, would you like to fight me?" You might as well have.
It depends, though, bro.
We are. It's gotta be
in the way he did it, though. I'm saying,
if I know you trying to goat me, if If I like this bitch just trying to get me the money, yeah. If I know you trying to goat me, then nah, bitch, no, you can't get that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think once again, even if I know you trying to go with me in the door, if you know, it depends on the situation where we're at when you go with me, because sometimes you try and go, you're gonna get what you asked for, especially if you spit on me.
You just might.
Now, if I was in a football game and I know a suspension might cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars or more, then I might just say, all right, I'm gonna wait till I drive my foot into.
That depends right there. That depends right there.
It depends on the situation. But if we outside right there, you spit on me.
That's different.
Yeah,
that's different. You're not just gonna spit on me.
We're probably going to have us a fisticuffs.
Hell yeah.
As you call it, because we're definitely you spit on me,
Fisticuffs.
Yeah,
who y'all would have had your money on? Dak and Jalen Carter.
Oh man, Jalen. I would have had everything on Jalen.
Dak, I don't know much about Dak, but he don't look like the type of guy who's just had fights.
The check and the house.
Yeah, Dak ain't. Yeah, he
nothing against him, but he got
nothing against him. But I don't think that'd be a fight he wanted.
I don't think he's had fights.
That was a good one. That was a good
one.
Man, that's crazy, yo. Hey, yo, what about Dr. Umar, man? Y'all be following?
Man, what did he say? What did this fool say?
The grand opening of the school is next Sunday.
Okay.
Is the school is open?
This school been 20 years in the making.
That's what's up, man. Come on, man.
I was 7 when he said he was going to do this. I am 37 right now.
He's not opening no school, right? The school is done, right?
That school ain't opening up, bro.
Oh man,
I don't really. I just.
Hey yo,
ain't nobody gonna donate to Dr. Umar?
Nah, he just
bro.
He said just hit it.
First of all,
he said just hit his cash.
First of all, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Why would anyone want to vote for a racist? Why I wouldn't. Why would you? I look at him as comical. He's comic relief to me, and I'm sorry.
Well, he wasn't running for nothing, was he? I'm talking about the school.
Nah, he wasn't running for nothing.
He wasn't running for nothing.
The stuff that Umar says is racist, and therefore I can't follow anything he says. I'll watch him from afar as entertainment, but I can't tap in, especially monetarily. Absolutely not.
I'm listening to everybody. I'm listening to white racists, black racists. I want to hear all the racists.
I'll hear them, but monetarily, I can't tap into nothing that he does.
I ain't giving him no bread, but I'm listening.
Definitely can't donate to a cause.
I don't care how much I like what he was saying. He ain't still getting no bread.
I ain't giving him no bread, but I listen. I want to know.
Super radical.
Yeah, you gotta just hear their point of view.
I gotta hear the point of view, or how can I judge it?
I understand why he's coming from where he comes from, which is why I can't knock him. But just because I can't knock him doesn't mean I have to agree with him, because I completely disagree. I feel as though doing the same thing to other people, I feel as though it's wrong, and he's doing the same thing to other people that we felt as though was wrong, that we used to get killed for back in the day. Like just for being with somebody else. Oh, I don't believe. I'm like, but bro, like all of that energy, like. I thought people were people. Like the skin pigment, I thought we were supposed to look past that. He is not looking past that.
They're making a whole state. They're making a whole segregated state right now. Like, it ain't just him. It's everybody.
And look, I'm not saying that's a bad idea. Yeah. Because I believe there should have been a portion of that from before. Because if you were trying to segregate us in the beginning, then we should have did that. But then every time we tried to, burn our shit down, we flood our towns out, and then so it's like
integration.
I want to be segregated from the assholes at this point.
And I get that. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but the energy that he has towards people that don't, even the people that don't pose a threat, that are with us from opposite races, he still feels the same about, and that's like, for me, it's just like, bro, that's kind of radical.
If we get segregated again, then they gotta segregate it. I
like good people. I just like good people in general. That's all.
They gotta segregate the assholes from the non-assholes. Black, white.
How you gonna do that?
Black, white.
It's impossible. It's impossible. You gotta do that. You gotta do that real time.
That's what I'm saying, because I don't. You know,
I don't think the race thing is going to stop the bullshit from happening.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You segregate us by race.
Like, you got to get at this. It's like we're band-aiding this shit instead of.
But they'll find that out once they do it.
I've met a lot of black fucked up people too. You know what I mean?
I understand.
I don't want to be stuck with them either.
I feel you.
I'm just living my life, man. The struggle too hard for me to focus on that right now.
Yeah, for me, I when I look at it, that's why for me I said look at it for entertainment. I don't put too much energy into it, but the energy he puts towards things, like I might not like what people are doing, but the energy that I put towards it is I try to make sure it's minimal.
How about
you know, and what
Yeah,
about
you
how
try,
I,
you gotta
how I
try.
feel is not impacting somebody else negatively.
how about
That's
how
what I
about-
know.
How about Minister Farrakhan? How you feel about him?
I don't really know too much about him. I would probably have to research more and look at some more
Because
clips and,
you know,
research more.
a lot of people say that he's racist.
He may be.
Uh,
And some people might be touched by a little bit of trauma from back in the day, like especially the older the person.
Nah, see, because people,
like
see,
I
when
can't
people
knock,
get twisted is
but I can't knock people for going through something like that and then turning like sour. Like how can you not, depending on certain things that happen? Like somebody, they probably got stories that might probably make you like oh my God, like.
But you gotta make a distinction
You know what I'm
though,
saying?
because there has to be a distinction between. Cause everybody likes to throw around the word racism, when most of the times it's not. It's prejudice, because to be racism.
Maybe that's what I meant earlier.
Prejudice,
too, by the way.
Yeah, because
The prejudice
racism,
instead of racism,
you have to be
it's
able to oppress somebody. I mean, you could be a racist and like not like somebody, but I mean, the act of racism.
yeah.
Is it prejudice or like if somebody just hates you?
Yeah, you can't really be racist if you can't hurt the person with what you're doing. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? You can't-
exactly.
Where
like-
does technicality
Exactly.
come from?
Yeah, it's
Like, because I heard that before, and that's very
I've
smart.
heard-
but where
I've
did
heard-
technicality
I've heard
come
pe-
from? Like,
pe- people
why
say
No,
not?
I'm saying.
before.
I mean, if you
I
think
just want to
about
know
it,
why not. Where'd it come from?
Yeah, so
Like, why can't you?
'cause
Because like, either racist or not, like racism,
anything less is
like
is prejudice.
yeah, exactly. It's
they're
prejudice.
very. I just think they're very close.
You just-
I don't know.
You think they're like one?
Oh, like there's a
say they're
line.
How
like
do
one
you,
and the
where's the
same.
line? I just want to know where it's at. Because if there's a line, I would love to know where it's
Oh,
at.
'cause
So
I could be.
classify
If I'm
which
prejudiced,
is what.
if I'm prejudiced, I just don't like you.
Okay.
But to be racist against you,
You have to be
that's
able
an
to do
action.
something to stop me from.
It has to be. It has to be an
okay.
action, like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so I guess it's the
Like
one.
the act of
not the other.
racism.
Yeah.
Like, against you. But for me, I'm prejudiced against you. You'll never know I'm prejudiced.
So I guess it's Umar being so prejudiced that's rubbed me the wrong way, because he can't be necessarily racist towards the ones that have been oppressing us. So I get that aspect.
Yeah,
I get that completely.
And it's on both sides. I mean, it's.
I can't refute that.
But it's
because that's the portion of me that understands where he's coming from.
Then we'll have to say that one is just as bad as the other one, right?
Oh yeah. It's not good. I wouldn't teach my kids to be.
Either
But-
one.
well, you know what? I'll say yes. Be prejudiced, but not against a person because of their race. You be prejudiced against mean people. Be prejudiced against hateful people. Be prejudiced against
people who wash their ass before they wash their face.
You know what I'm saying? Prejudice ain't being
Yeah,
prejudiced
watch
is
for
not a
that.
bad thing.
Weirdos.
You know what I'm saying? But
Watch
you
for
can't be prejudiced against somebody for something that they don't have control over.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
know
would
what
you
I
be
mean?
would you be prejudiced against your girl going to the Chris Brown concert and getting groped up for $1,200 a pick?
Getting tongued down.
I would honestly.
Oh,
I wouldn't pay $1,200 for her if he wasn't touching her. You know what I mean? Like, dang,
But if your girl wanted to go, if your girl wanted to go, would you let her go to the Chris Brown?
If she
mean,
decided to
yeah,
she
she
decided to
know. I
make
would anyway. I
that
wouldn't
choice,
say
I
I
would.
wouldn't.
I don't. If my wife wants to go somewhere, so you're a grown ass woman. You
Because
can
if I want to go
You might-
somewhere, I'm
you-
going.
That's how I
but
feel.
If you take that,
I can't stop you.
that picture with him,
But you know what you're going for.
You're going to have to live with the consequences.
That's it.
Yes, exactly.
You go.
Exactly.
Taking
It has
that
nothing to do
picture.
with what I'ma do.
Now you have just set a precedent, and you just believe I'm going to meet that precedent.
Yeah.
You know? Yes. It's
All
what
the
it
way.
is. It's one of them. What's good for the goose.
Definitely.
Yep.
Good for that damn
so
gander.
so
I don't know what a gander is, but it's good for that motherfucker.
I'm about
I
to
never
take,
knew what a gander was.
It's a,
Very
a,
good
Me
question.
neither.
A
Fuck
gander
is a
is
gander?
it's
I
like
don't know what the hell that- I thought it was a look.
Ain't it like
Take a gander over there, I don't
Ain't it
know.
like a male goose or something or a female something?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's what
It's
it
the
is.
female
Somebody
one.
let me know what the fuck
That's what
a
I always
gander
thought it
is.
was. It's just
Would
one
love
of
to know.
the. It's just one.
It's the female.
Yeah,
female?
it's like it's
Wow.
like a deer and a doe. You know what I mean? The doe
Oh,
is the
okay.
female deer and like that.
Oh, so
Yeah.
what? So which one is the male? So a gander is a male or a gander is a female?
I'm about to Google that shit. dude.
I thought the goose was the.
That's one of the old
male.
school Jones.
Or the goose is the male and the gander is the female?
Yeah, I thought.
Okay, I'm about to go out here and get
Am I right?
get a couple of these ganders.
It's a male
Where the
goose.
ganders at?
The gander.
A gander is
Yeah, where the
a,
ganders at?
a gander is
I
a
had it
male
backwards.
Shout
goose.
out.
Oh, you had it backwards? Oh, shit. Y'all be sounding crazy in this bitch.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
Damn.
the
I
male
want to
is
know
the
where those
gander.
ganders at. God damn.
Oh, shit.
He said
So the
it the way around.
So the goose is the girl and the gander is the dude.
Oh, shit.
But you know what we say?
We ain't never
we
gonna
say a
forget
lot
that
of
shit
shit.
now.
We
Hell
say a
no.
lot of shit that you know, like sayings that we don't know where they came from. Like you just say, you ever heard the saying, "Don't throw the baby out with the
Yeah, with the
bath water"?
bathwater,
You
yeah.
ever heard where that shit comes from?
That's so violent.
Nah.
Yeah, well, it comes from like
terrible.
like
That's a bad day.
back in the day, a family would share the same bath water. You know what I mean? Like when you just had a wash tub and no
Yeah,
running water, you had to. So they would, and the adults would bathe
Yeah,
first.
rather than run a whole bunch of different tubs.
The adults would bathe first, and then down to the youngest child.
Oh, God.
So babies used to like drown in the bathtub, and they wouldn't know because the water's dirty, and then they throw the baby out with the bath water. You know, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
That's definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, they said
So-
a lot of shit was like a lot of songs and a lot of old songs or
especially
like
the,
some demonic.
Yo, that's really
wild
wild.
shit.
Yo, the Ring Around the
nursery
Rosie song got a
rhymes,
crazy
yeah.
I was just
origin.
yeah,
I
bro.
heard that.
Yep.
I'm not exactly sure what it
It's
meant,
about-
but I
it's
heard
about-
that was wild
It's
too.
about like
Ring around the rosy shit.
smallpox or it's a disease and shit, and the ring around the rosy is the way the rash come up. And then
And they used to put ashes on 'em.
Yeah. I
They used
thought
to rub ashes on the,
I thought the ashes part was when you died and they burnt you and shit. But that
But
that
nah,
sounds
yeah, they
more
used- they
that
used to rub
sounds
ashes
more
on the,
more reasonable.
On
and
whatever
shit.
like disease that was. Yeah,
Yeah.
shit's crazy, yo.
and
And then they all fall down. That's when they died.
Yeah, and rock,
You know what I mean?
rockabye baby on the trees out there, literally.
Yo, think about that.
Singing about a
do you
baby
mean?
falling out of a tree.
Rockabye baby on the tree. When the wind blows,
Down will come baby.
when the
cradle
bell
and all,
breaks,
yeah.
the cradle will fall.
Down will come
Down
baby.
will come
and
cradle,
all.
baby. You know, like what the fuck is that?
Motherfuckers was singing that
You're
shit.
right.
That's a
faithfully.
lullaby. That's a lullaby with that.
And you're going to sleep on that.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
sleep on that.
It's-
Put your ass right out.
but it was
That's crazy.
it was
Smooth sleep.
it was like
All night you
You
go.
gonna have a nightmare like a motherfucker wondering why you
Mama,
fucked
think
up.
about Freddy.
it
Go
was
to sleep, baby.
It was Disney changed a
Down will
lot
come
of stuff
baby, cradle and
because
all.
they all
Yeah,
these
that-
all-
That shit
That's
soothing.
that's diabolical.
That shit was soothing like a
Yeah,
motherfucker.
and-
Be
and-
snoring,
and
be slobbering.
you literally singing to your baby about
Oh,
a dead
man.
baby. Like,
Imagine the songs that aren't sung anymore.
Hey yo, the Star Spangled Banner
it's
is
got another
that's
verse.
twisted.
it's
That's
another
that's
it's another,
revived.
it's
I heard
another
that's twisted,
room.
everybody.
Word,
Yeah.
bro.
That's the remix.
Where they and the verse that
Yo.
they don't sing anymore talks about slavery. And shit.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
Word.
the one
yeah.
now is the remix.
And
It's-
the
The abridged version and shit.
I never heard
the
that
ice
version.
cream man,
Yeah.
the ice cream song, you know,
The
when the ice cream
Mr.
truck,
Softy John?
Word, yep, whatever that jingle,
Dun, dun,
yeah,
dun,
that shit,
dun,
word,
dun,
bro,
dun,
that shit is on
Come
some.
on, man. Don't mess
Nah,
the Mr.
I'm
Softy
just-
jingle
hey,
up
I'm
on me,
just-
bro. Come on, man.
About to
bro.
ruin my childhood all over.
Yo,
Damn.
nah, bro,
So it's something to that one. We gotta
It's
look that. I gotta look that up.
It's some shit with that.
Damn.
But if you look at a lot of
I never thought.
fairy tales too,
Mr. Softy.
if you look
That's the
at
entertainer. That's the name of the song. The name of the music. The entertainer.
The winner, yeah, I don't know the.
I forget who made it, but I think it's called the entertainer. On the piano, I used to have the.
fuck around and be
remember the piano I used to make the beats on?
in blackface or something.
Remember over there on third, the piano, the Casio I used to make the beats on. It had the entertainer on there. And
Oh,
that's how I
yeah.
learned to play Fair Elise, and had the light up keys where I would learn how to play the keys.
Oh,
That's
just
cool
follow
right
and
there.
shit.
It was canon. It was,
like
it was
like Simon and shit.
Yeah. So I would play the drum,
Dang.
and that was one of the ones, the entertainer. I'm like, yo, I was Ice Cream Man, and then I'd be telling everybody like, no, that's actually the entertainer. Motherfuckers be like, no, shut up, Dante, nobody cares.
No.
No, I just remember on that piano, the shit was like that. But there's something to it, like. Hope it ain't some racist shit that probably fired me up.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
He said it's crazy. You don't remember the story, but you know it's just
Nah,
crazy.
but it's yeah, cause I'm just trying to think, and it's a couple more that's you know, they got some meanings, whatever. But
Man, yo, I can't imagine the twisted Jones that we like you said that we don't even hear about, that they don't even sing no more. I can imagine the shit that they was talking.
Or the songs that they do sing, but they had different words when they first. You know
Speaking of songs, it's Thug or Snitch.
Thug, oh yeah, it's over.
I mean, it
Thug
looks.
is snitch.
It looks like he's a snitch. It definitely appears.
I haven't been tapped in.
He appears to be a snitch.
Who saw the interview? The one he just did with Big Bank.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw that shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It didn't change your views at all a little bit? Nothing?
Nah.
Yeah, the whole story crazy, bro.
Nah, I don't give a nah. And he talking about everybody. I don't want to hear that jail shit. I was in jail and all that.
Talking about everybody.
Nah, nigga. Nah. I don't give a nah.
So what's going on with him? Like he's on the interview acting like what? You talking about Thug?
Yeah, well, this was his first interview since he got out.
And what is he talking like?
Because you know they had all the snitch allegations, so you know that's with the quicker that's why
Because he's supposed to be going for a lot longer than he was, and then all of a sudden then he's coming out, right?
He didn't get found guilty.
Nah,
Did he?
Did he get found guilty?
He beat it.
Yeah, he beat that kid.
Yeah,
okay. I told you I haven't been tapped in for a while.
He beat it, but then there was a release of a videotape of of him in the interrogation room, a 2-hour interrogation
where he volunteered a lot of shit. He
volunteered some information where it's like how you calling him a snitch, but you kind of did the same thing that he was doing.
Gunner, right?
Yeah, talk about Gunner.
Oh shit.
But then again, when you listen to him, I heard some of the shit he was saying, and I don't agree with it. But what was crazy was I was like, he was talking about in the interview how, he gave Gunner millions of dollars and he, did this and that for him. And we know which is true. But he put him on, took care of his family. He talking about how he went and he paid half for Gunner's mom's house to get her out the hood. He paid for Gunner's first apartment or condo, whatever it was. Like, just talking about, So when they were fighting the case, Thugger's whole thing was, my whole lawyer's defense, our whole defense is YSL is not a gang.
Oh yeah, and then Gunner said it was.
You know what I'm saying? But where it's kind of gray is Gunner wasn't the first one. Thug in the interview said Gunner was the first one.
Okay.
But so that he like, that's why he's so mad at Gunner. He's like, everybody else that did it after him might as well have, because he already did it. So Gunner, he said that, but after the interview, everybody, the internet is undefeated. Everybody start digging. Gunner wasn't the first one. It was the other dude, the one they said was one of the founders of YSL. He was the first one. So they're like, so if you're gonna say that everybody else should have, now that logic applies to Gunner.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. See,
so then now that would make Gunner not a snitch.
Exactly, using that logic, but he's not gonna say he's not gonna say that.
That's definitely not gonna say that.
He's not gonna say that.
Not
but
after all of this,
using his own logic, he shouldn't be able to say Gunner's a snitch now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit is funny, man. All that internet shit.
But
funny. The word for it. We gotta come up with another word for that.
That motherfucker's rich.
Oh yeah, beyond.
That's some crazy rich people problems, but it is rich people problems. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely got off with that shit. Definitely did. Regardless of if it was or it wasn't. He dodged the bullet because I thought he was going away.
But you know what? Nowadays it don't matter if you.
I'm glad that they don't put another black man behind bars. I mean? Like, I'll just say that.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
I'm glad about that.
I don't even think it affects you no more to be a snitch. I think that.
But it depends on.
I'm talking
it
about
depends on you
as far as these artists go. You know what I mean? Me, it would have. I couldn't be a snitch. You know what I mean? But
you have a certain level of
as far as the
separation.
The artists go, I think that now if they come up with a good reason for justifying them snitching, they fans ain't going nowhere.
If they don't got money, I wouldn't recommend snitching. Yeah. Because you have to have a degree of separation away from people that look at that as something that you can be touched for.
Oh yeah, somebody gonna touch you for you.
Man, this snitches living right in the hood every day. Walking freely.
There sure is.
Walking freely and not.
Depending on the person that was snitched on, they might be one of them people. Like you might roll the dice on the wrong person. You are the number. It's a numbers game. You snitched on the wrong person from the wrong clip, and they will find your ass. Especially if you don't want to give, or their family will if you gave somebody life. Like it's Just like so, if they want to, all right, 80% of the time, you're right. You can walk right in the hood, nothing happen. But that 20%, you find that killer if you want to.
I think
or that crazy family member you done got somebody 20 years and now they cousin coming back to find you. Camped up front of your crib.
It also depends on who did the snitching, because that crazy motherfucker could be the one snitching.
Niggas be picking and choosing.
Yeah,
Because sometimes they be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that nigga.
That crazy dude be the one snitching.
Maybe that's the one that snitched, right? Like I said, I snitched. What you gonna do about it?
Look at you know who the most famous snitch in the history of snitches is? Sammy the Bull Gravano.
I thought he was gonna say Frank Lucas.
Nah.
You talking about some mob shit.
Sammy the Bull Gravano was a snitch, and he copped 19 bodies. You know what I'm saying?
So what? Did he do any time? Did he do any time?
Yeah, he did time, but nowhere near the time you're supposed to do for 19 bodies.
Well, that's life on life.
And he had to cop to them bodies in order to be a snitch. He had to tell them everything that he did. Okay. So I think he wound up doing like 7 years or some shit like
that's
that.
a hell of a deal.
And then he went into the witness protection program and like quit.
Wow.
And they didn't kill him in jail.
And then he moves like Arizona.
That's pretty surprising.
And then him and his son started selling ecstasy, so he got locked up for like 12 more years.
You see what? Yo, why are people so? Yo, you get a second chance.
Well, it's not. It's because of the life that you used to live in.
And you're not gonna once you got that felony jacket.
Yeah,
you're not gonna get the kind of job that's gonna give you that life. And if you're used to that life.
But even if you do, because he had opened some businesses, you know what I mean. But he was in the Gambino family of the mob. He was probably a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So it just wasn't enough. But you know, and speaking of that though, it's a documentary about it on Prime called Ecstasy something, and it's about him and his son, how they was selling ecstasy in Phoenix. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But going back to that, I'm just saying that the most thorough person can be the snitch. You know, and
that pressure. Once that somebody that gap will come down. You about to get this time.
You go and think twice about going to get revenge on somebody who's killed 19 people.
I'm not going to him either.
And you know,
do my time.
And you know that if the dude is copying to 19 people, then who knows how many he's not copying to?
That's the kind of person that if they can't get you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They get somebody that's gonna make you cry.
And for that reason,
you know what I'm saying?
Is why
really
there's
like that.
there's known snitches walking around the hood
every day.
Right there, because
every day,
everybody afraid to touch him.
Name all over the goddamn Discovery.
Yeah. and they looking at you like I told them what.
Name the title on the Discovery.
Yeah, man, you ain't said a lie yet, man. And I would say it's crazy, but I would probably do the same thing as them, which is nothing, because I'm not rolling up on your door like, yo, man, you snitched for real. What the fuck is you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna kill you like the other 19 motherfuckers I killed. Yeah.
That they admitted to.
That I copped to.
Yeah, that he copped to.
So think about it, it's probably 2 or 3 times as many that I didn't cop to. Right?
Definitely can't tell everybody all.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's definitely crazy.
And 7 years for that?
It's a dirty game. It could have been more than 7. I know it wasn't a lot. It wasn't nowhere like 20 years or something like that.
Wasn't nothing like that.
But yeah, it was. It might only been 7 though initially though. It might only.
Yo, what time did the game start? My bad.
It's already going.
It started at 4:30.
What's the score? You don't know?
Yeah, we down right now.
Yeah, what it is.
That's why I'm a little
a little quiet over there, huh?
Despondent.
Oh man,
a little disoriented, discombobulated
he's
over there,
despondent.
Huh?
Don't let him get you down.
My stomach hurt. I feel a little nauseous.
No one can beat a Jet 2 holiday.
Y'all playing?
Green Bay.
Oh, that's divisional too.
Right. So
I told you,
man.
you know what? I had a feeling that them boys was gonna play for Micah.
Oh, but y'all got that's what y'all playing against Micah right now.
I had a feeling
Damn.
that they was
check my
gonna play
tickets
up
real
quick. Is Micah
because
balling?
for Micah. Yo.
he doing what he do.
Wow.
He trying. He ain't even gotta do nothing really because
All you could do is try for real.
other people was stepping up too.
Yeah, their defense was already
Let's go.
all right
Right.
before they got Micah.
So we up here looking like, man, we looking like
What's the score?
we losing.
You don't even want to say it. You don't even want to say it.
Yo.
Well, you got to know it's more than 10 points because he ain't have no problem saying it when it was 10 points.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's got to be more than that.
just a little more than 10.
Right.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 of these joints.
Oh, you about to hit that 4,000?
Nah, it's not that one. It's just it's I put $2 on this one, and the payout is $433. What is it? A 10-leg same game parlay. Yeah, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them bitches already. So I need these 2 to go right. But I don't know if it's gonna go right, man. I don't know what's gonna go.
Yeah, yo, you never know.
Yeah.
You got to speak it into existence.
Jameer Gibbs, anytime touchdown, score. I need him to score.
If it could go either way, it don't hurt to think positive.
It don't
Exactly.
at all. Yeah, you right. You right about
Put that lean in it. Try to
I do have
lean
Green
that
Bay.
field goal in.
See, that's what I meant to do. I meant to say Green Bay winning today, but I said Green Bay winning next week.
Oh,
By
wow.
accident.
So you messed it up off rip.
Nah, but I can always cash out. I can cash out once the games is done before the other game, and I won't win the whole 433, but I win. I win something.
But you still win.
Yeah, because I thought Green Bay was gonna win today anyway. I meant to say Green Bay today, but I went ahead on the schedule and
Oh,
tapped the
man,
wrong
I don't
shit.
like the way that sounds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sitting
Yo,
over here.
I'm a realistic person.
Every time he said that, my heart hurt for Chop.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you are. Look, as an Eagles fan, I'm not like removed from the sensitivity aspect of the game, okay? Because I know the fandom is like diehard. I be forgetting you a Detroit fan, and I know you got the whole get up, but when my head is turned like this, like when I'm over here like that, I can't. So I'm just talking about it, and I'm like, oh shit, they is playing against what's name right now,
Right now.
and the score does look a little.
I understand, bro.
Not only said
That wasn't
not-
even- that wasn't
not
for
only-
you. That wasn't for you,
not
bro. I
only-
just wanna let you know, that wasn't
not
for
only
you.
Did he say that
My bad, bro.
That he think Detroit gonna lose, he would have bet on them to lose.
Damn, so you put it in perspective like that. My bad again, bro. That's not what I meant by that at all. I'm just saying I tapped the wrong shit on the screen because I wasn't paying attention. That was a me thing. That was me.
If he'd have tapped the right shit, he'd still been betting against you.
Motherfucker. That is the truth.
Nasty work.
But you know you can't go with how
But
a
look,
person
man.
feel.
But
You know
look,
what I mean?
look. I know as a brother, I like to see my brothers win. So even though it would have been against his team,
But
I'm
you
sure a 10-leg parlay,
But you can-
he would have
but you can't-
respected.
you cannot-
like, yo,
you
you
cannot-
pull that
yeah,
10-leg off.
You
even if it
can't.
was against,
You can't
against
bet
me.
on what you would like to see. You got to bet on what, and you logically you think you'll see. You know what I mean?
I just didn't see
So
him pulling the
if you
joint
saw
on that,
and by what you know about football, if you saw him losing,
I think they would have had a better chance. Is Detroit home? They not home, right? They away.
Nah,
like
we on the road. We on the road.
It's a lot of weeks where I want my team to win, but I damn sure wouldn't put my money where my mouth was at.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
depending on who they playing.
You know what I'm saying? Like nah, I want them to win.
Yeah, sound good.
I just knew that Green Bay was going to play above where they usually play at because they all that shit that went on with Michael Parsons and shit.
Oh, yeah, you know how that shit be.
They was going to be out there showing off and shit.
We're playing with their new toy.
Yep.
Terrible, man. We down by 9, man.
But it's not over. We still got another quarter, though, right? This is 4th down.
I mean, we down by 11.
And
Bro,
in
that's
the fourth?
that's 2 possessions. That's 2 possessions, though, right?
Fourth quarter.
It's 2 possessions.
How much time left?
Just started fourth quarter.
15.
Oh, so you got a whole quarter.
It's
Yeah,
2
time.
possessions. It's I can't. No
I mean-
football. It's the NFL. Come on, man.
It's the Lions though. Like they that offense.
Come on,
They
man.
got that high powered offense. So it ain't over yet.
Yeah, hopefully we can make something happen, man. And my stomach will stop hurting.
Oh man, got his stomach messed up over there. Damn. Oh, you ain't got no money on this game, do you?
Nah.
Oh, all right. Oh, cool. It ain't hurting because of that. I know that feeling too.
I'm just a diehard, man. So.
Oh, it just hurt your soul.
Yeah, it just hurt. You don't want to see your
losing.
squad. You don't want to see your squad lose.
Down in the root chakra.
If you when you don't even, when you see your team, don't even matter if it's a game where everything showed that your team would probably lose this game. Like you watching and you still
got faith.
Still be hurt when they actually lose.
That's how you know you a diehard fan. That's how. If you ain't never felt that, you ain't no downfall. You ain't no diehard. You're not. Bro, your team at the bottom.
We done ran the back.
We run through this time all the time, bro. That's how we do.
That's what's up, though. That's what's up.
If y'all only knew what was in this cup, it's grown up juice. Let's just say that. Pause.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, I needed that.
Yeah, that was beautiful.